وسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما سلمت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. My dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. First of all, I want to express to Allah my gratitude for the blessing of Iman and Islam, that He has given us La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, that He has made it possible for us to recognize Him, to get to know Him, and that He has shown us through His beloved Messenger Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam how we can live a good, peaceful, fruitful, meaningful life here upon earth, such a life that will bring joy, success and happiness both here and now, and forever and ever in the hereafter. No matter how much we thank Allah for this blessing, it will never be enough, and the more we thank Him, the more He will give us. وَلَئِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ. Allah's promise in the Quran, if you show gratitude, I will give you more. The best way to ensure that you get more is to show gratitude. There are two ways. This is not really what I want to talk about, but just within brackets if you wish. I mean, of course there are two ways, imma shakira or imma kafura. It's the way of gratitude and it's the way of ingratitude. And ingratitude is equivalent to denying the bounties of Allah, which is kufr. And gratitude is expressed as shukr. Shukr and kufr in the Quran are opposites to each other. But there is shukr and there is sabr. You can, at the right time you exercise sabr, and at the right time you exercise shukr. But shukr is no less than sabr. The Prophet ﷺ said, الصائم الشاكر بمنزلة الصائم الصابر. The person who eats in gratitude is equal to the person who fasts in fortitude. So shukr is no less. And actually, if you want it now, if you're impatient, then shukr is quicker than sabr. Because Allah will give, إِنَّمَا يُوَفَّى الصَّابِرُونَ أَجْرَهُمْ بِغَيْرِ حِسَابٍ. Allah will give the patient people of fortitude their reward without measure. But He will give it after. وَالصَّبْرُ ثَوَابُهُ الْجَنَّةِ. The Prophet has said that the reward for paradise is, the reward for sabr, for patience is paradise. And paradise is, well, you can get it here as well, but we generally tend to think of it as after death. وَسَيَجْزِي لَهُ الشَّاكِرِينَ. But when it comes to the great grateful, Allah says that now, just literally, very, very quickly, Allah will reward those who show gratitude. So, if you want something from Allah, if you want it now, then shukr is quicker than sabr. Anyway, that's not what I was going to talk about. I was going to talk about Sharia and Haqiqah. Or if you wish, the outer and the inner. Or if you wish, La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Or if you wish, two types of knowledge. Ilm aqli and ilm naqli. They're all connected to each other, at least in my mind at this particular time they are. There are two types of knowledge. There is transmitted knowledge, which is a sort of technical term. In Arabic is ilm naqli. Naql because you are copying. You're copying, you're transcribing, transmitting from generation to generation. I learned from my teacher, who learned from his or her teacher, who learned from his or her teacher, etc., up to the Prophet ﷺ. We have the hadith, it's all naqli. Even the Quran is naqli, it's transmitted. Most of what we rely on for our practice, the fiqh, is naqli, although it has an aspect of aqli as well. Because actually the word fiqh, which is the name for that science, if you wish, that deals with the rules and regulations of Islam, the word means understanding. So it does also indicate that there has to be some understanding. It's not just mindless following, not just blind taqleed, if you wish, but you have to also have an understanding. You have to understand and practice. But the other type of knowledge, which is separate from the transmitted knowledge, is the ilm aqli, the intellectual knowledge. the knowledge that you can only acquire through understanding. You cannot just read and get this knowledge, or listen and get this knowledge. You cannot just repeat in parrot fashion. It's not just about memorizing. You can memorize several works on issues that are in the realm of this intellectual knowledge, but it doesn't mean you've acquired the knowledge. So, how does this relate to Sharia and Haqiqat? And how does this relate to the kalima of Islam, to La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah? Well, basically, everything in existence is content, manifested through form. Muhammad ibn al-Habib, rahimahullah ta'ala, says in his diwan, إنما الكون إنما كون معان قائمات بالصور. إنما الكون معان قائمات بالصور. So the existence is nothing other than meaning manifested through form. It's all meaning, it's all the divine light, if you wish. But just as the light that we think of as light waves coming through, well, it doesn't come through anything. It doesn't need a medium, does it? Sound needs a medium to travel. Light doesn't need a medium. Light travels through a vacuum. Sound will not travel through a vacuum. So, without medium, but it comes as waves or as photons or however you want to see upon it, but it's only when the light hits something that you actually see it, that it becomes manifest. The light is there. The light is there, but until it hits something, and the reflected light from that something hits your retina, or I suppose the light itself hits your retina, it's only then that it becomes manifest. It's there, but it's not manifest. In the same way, everything that exists is meaning. The meaning of everything is there all the time and has always been and always been. But it is through the creation, through the form of the creation, that meaning becomes manifest. The whole world, what we can see and what we cannot see, is a manifestation of the creative power of Allah. The meaning is manifested through the form. Now, this applies also to what we think of as Islam. Our religion, if you want to use that term, or the way of life of Islam, maybe it is a term that many people prefer, or the deen of Islam anyway. Now the deen of Islam can be expressed, the whole of the deen of Islam can basically be expressed through the kalima. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. We all know that. I mean, basically every Muslim knows the kalima. That's kind of almost what makes you a Muslim. Or at least that's how you express your Islam, is by saying La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. But maybe we don't so often think of what is the relationship between these two. You have La ilaha illallah on the one side, and you have Muhammad Rasulullah on the one side. The whole of the kalima is La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. It consists of two parts. But what we do sometimes is kind of a what would you call this? There is a term for it, it doesn't really come to me right now, it doesn't matter. But we make an intellectual mistake when we think of these. It can be expressed, we don't do it here, thankfully. But many places, and it's not, I don't mind. I'm sure we have it in, maybe I'll put some up as well somewhere. You usually have these signs on one side of the minbar, or sorry, one side of the mihrab, you have the word Allah written in beautiful calligraphy, and on the other side you have Muhammad written in beautiful calligraphy. And in some mosques you will carry on, you have like Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, Ali, Fatima, Hassan, Hussein, Halumma Jarrah, you can carry on as far as you want. But really, what we do, or what this is an expression of, is our kind of somersault in thinking. That just because we are so used to La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah as the two parts of the kalima, we see them as being equal. But come on, can you say that Muhammad is here and Allah is here, or Allah is here and Muhammad is here? Can you say that is some sort of balance? If you put Muhammad on one side of a seesaw and Allah on the other side of the seesaw, you can't do that. It's just a thinking experiment, you know. Will it balance? No. So there are two equally important parts of the being. But they're not the same, they're not equal, there's no duality in Islam. You know, there's no twosomeness. So sometimes we make this mistake. So basically you can say that the whole of the outer aspect of Islam, the whole of the form, the Sharia if you wish, that is represented by Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Because it is the practice of Muhammad, it is the sunnah of Muhammad if you wish, it is the example of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. This is how we practice our Islam. This is the form. And La ilaha illallah, that represents the content, the meaning. And yes, we need both. And look, you have an egg. Now the egg has a shell. And it has whatever is inside the shell. And the egg happens to be two things. It's the white and the yolk, the yellow. But let's forget about the white and the yellow. Just think of them as one. Whatever is inside the egg. You have the shell and you have the rest of the egg. Now, are they equal? If you take the shell off and the rest of the egg, let's boil it just to make it simpler. If you boil an egg and you peel it, you have the peeling on this side and the egg boiled egg on this side, you put them on the scale, will they weigh the same? Is the usefulness of them the same? You know? It's quite obvious to us, isn't it? But let me ask another question. Can you do without the other? Could you have the inside of the egg without the shell? You can't. You go by eggs, I want them without the shell. How's it going? It's not going to happen, is it? Or you go to hen that lays eggs without a shell. No. So they're both 100% important. You cannot do without one or the other. So in this way, they are equal. They are equally important because they are both 100%. But they're not equal. And this goes for La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah as well. This goes for the outer and the inner aspect of our deen as well. They're equally important. We cannot have the inner aspect of the deen without the outer aspect. And the outer aspect of the deen without the inner aspect is completely, yes, meaningless. Because it is devoid of meaning. It is devoid of content. So they are both, but they are not equal. The outer aspect of the deen, which is Muhammad Rasulullah, which is the Sharia, which is what we do basically to a large extent, that we learn through transcendence. There we have to rely on our sources. There we have to trust, the sources that we have and the transmission of the knowledge from the Prophet. Even Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we have to trust as a transmitter of the knowledge, as a transmitter of the Quran, as a transmitter of whatever inspirations he got from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which he expressed in what we call the ahadith. And the practice of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we have to trust that as being an authentic interpretation of the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in how we should live. So it is all by transmission from the beginning all the way to our days. But the other side, the content, we cannot rely only on transmission of that, because if our faith, if our iman only consists of a number of dogma, aqaid, if we've only what we read, yes, we know that there is one Allah because we've read it in a book, or someone told us that, we know that there are angels, we know that the Quran is the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we know all these things, only by reading, only by transmission, then our faith is deficient. Because that which belongs to the sphere of intellectual knowledge, of ilm, aql, the understanding, the intelligence, or the intellect, which actually rests in the heart, not in the brain, is that which belongs to the realm cannot be complete just by transmission. You have to have something else. Basically, yes, we believe in Allah because we have been told to believe in Allah. We have been, many of us Have we brought up with it? We've been born with it. We got it with our mother's milk, alhamdulillah. Fantastic, wonderful, what a gift. We can read it, we can maybe even understand it to some extent, or we can accept it. But until we internalize it, through understanding it, and through having an understanding of Allah, having knowing Allah as it were, not only as a series of words that we have learned, repeat, parrot fashion. Nothing wrong with that again, but it's not complete, it's not enough. Or intellectually just understood it by saying, well, no, I mean, in the mind, let's call it, understanding it, that, well, maybe this is how it is. Our faith is not complete. We have to internalize it. We have to experience it. We have to have an understanding of Allah. Not only as a series of dogma, not only that's something we have read or someone has told us, we never mind who and how reliable that person is who told us, but also something that we can experience. It's not enough to know of Allah. You have to know Allah. And there is a vast gulf of difference between knowing of Allah and knowing Allah. And this we can only do through experience. We can only do through internalize. To actually realize with the innermost of our hearts that yes, Allah is here. And to get to know Allah and to get to understand who is Allah. And this is, it can be expressed in some of the verses of the Quran, in Surah Al-Qur'an. Allah says in the Holy Quran, the Bedouins said, we believe, we have become believers. Allah says to the Prophet ﷺ, قُلْ لَمْ تُؤْمِنُوا وَلَكِنْ قُولُوا أَسْلَمْنَا. Tell them, no, you have not become believers. You have accepted Islam. Or rather, you should say, we have accepted Islam. That is transmitted on us. Yes, we accept. I accept La ilaha illallah. But until you have internalized it, you cannot call yourself a mu'min. The first is, yes, now you are a Muslim, but you will only become a mu'min, and that has become part of your experience. And that is what we need to make an effort on the spiritual aspect of our Islam, on our faith. Our faith is not just a series of beliefs, but our faith is actually a trust from deep, deep, deep in the bottom of our hearts.